Kyrie Jesu Domine, dona eis requiem.
Good morning again, and happy Thursday. Welcome U.S. Constitution Day. If the Bible is the book, and it is the book, the Constitution is the document of all the documents written in humanity that help try to define good civil society. It's the Constitution. So you saw the sirens. If you don't like political talk, and although I'm not probably going to rant on this one, I'm just going to say we got to be mighty thankful for the U.S. Constitution the government's given us. For all its flaws, it is the best thing going. It really is. So today, as we celebrate the anniversary of it, we can be thankful for the wisdom of our founding fathers. And I'm especially thankful for the current president we have, who could have engaged in massive federal overreach. And in fact, that's what the left accused him of, that he was going to do when he got elected. And they secretly have wanted him to do it now, and he has not, because they won't miss a chance to do federal overreach. The left believes that the government directing your life, controlling your actions, even determining what you can say and how you can think, is the best thing for all of us. Because the left are a bunch of collectivists who want nothing more than power through your surrender and compliance. It's the truth. And the Constitution was developed to minimize that. You know, really we need such massive reform for a constrained government. But it's going to be very hard because we've been nurtured for 60 years, longer than I've been alive, with the idea that the government can fix things and the government ought to fix things. And the government ought not to. The government ought to provide the freedom for the public to do it, to figure it out. And realize life is unfair. Not everybody's going to get a fair shake of things for a whole variety of reasons. That's humanity, whether you're living under a monarchy, a dictatorship, or a constitutional republic. That is humanity. Some succeed, others fail. And we should get used to that. But we want to thank, said Madison, is he the main architect of the Constitution? Along with the Monroe and maybe Franklin and a few others. We want to thank them today for what they handed on to us. We know there isn't a perfect form of government because all governments are comprised of people who lack perfection. But we ought to be mighty thankful that this is still the country where people want to come for opportunity, for the belief that they can excel and succeed. And yes, people of color can excel and succeed. In fact, many have. And rather than grievance mongering about the past with the ready to be offended crowd, that was the phrase I was looking for yesterday at Mass, the ready to be offended. They're out there all the time with hair triggers, ready to be offended, when we should be ready to be thankful. I am so thankful for where I was born and when I was born. And then very thankful for my parents, my family that raised me. So happy anniversary, United States Constitution. Because we tried in Articles of Confederation, but it just didn't work out. And so it's always going to be a balance. Do we want the federal government to do some things? Sure. I do want the federal government to help, oversee trade with all the individual states, manage defense of the collective whole, facilitate commerce. Yes, that's all part of trade. But I don't want the federal government or even local government dictating every last breath that I take. This last 6 months, and yesterday was 6 months of lockdown, have revealed what a bunch of dictators mayors are and certain governors. And there's one letter behind their name, and it ain't an R. So, vote. Pray for a red wave across the nation, that people wake up and reject the fallacy of the two-party system. Not that we should have a one-party system, but just that, oh, hey, there's the crickets. But we need a reformed party. Goodbye. Happy Thursday.